Okay. Wow. Thank you, by the way. Okay. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Where is my vape before we start? Oh, there you are. In my pocket. I suck at life. I want to die. Ugh. Okay, so let's start off with the story time. I almost died 3 times today. Stupid drivers. One almost took out the whole left side of my driver side of my car. Ugh, it's super dangerous around here. I know! Surprisingly, I'm not allowed to die. Go figure. But, so, after almost dying on my errands throughout the day, I get home, and we have to go, and of course we have to go to dinner for my birthday. So you know where we go? Chili's, okay? Now, I haven't been to Chili's in a while, so I don't really remember what's on the menu. We go there. Of course, they remodeled after a while. No, I do not dip. I am not that southern. I don't even really like tobacco products like that anyway. Maybe an occasional menthol cigarette. This is actually my medicine, if YouTube will allow it to say. Check out Tony Tokes 115 for more content that we produce. But, so I go to Chili's, okay? We're sitting there for like 10 minutes for a server. So we finally had to ask, hey, is anyone going to serve us? Go figure. No one even had assigned us a server when we were sat down. And nor did they tell us, oh yeah, you have to use the POS systems that they... Better? I mean, I'm literally yelling into turtle speeches, so you can't hear me. Sorry. But, so, after waiting 10 minutes and had to flag down another server to get a server, we order our food. Now, it's not a lot of food. 20 minutes, okay, it takes to make all this stuff. I guarantee you this. Now, it took 40 minutes for us to get served our food and our appetizers. We had our drinks over 20 minutes. I was just done at this point. And honestly, the place literally was dead. I don't understand how they are even in business with this type of stuff. So after that, came home and we're doing this. So I guess let's just have some fun. Oh! Look at that. Look at that. Oh, G18. Right? No, everyone just assumes I'm like a greedy freaking like person. No, I actually generally care about our channel.
We have neutralized objective Alpha.
The worst part is I do have autism as well as like depression. This depression is like, oh, I will drive my car off the road and not give a shit.
Objective Alpha is under our control.
And the Oh yeah, it does record game. Oh yeah, it does record game volume. Is that all right?
Вот твои патроны! Возьми!
See, autism is a spectrum. Everyone has it, whether they know it or not. It's such a broad. Even like Asperger's now falls under that umbrella too. I believe it. All of that, like OCD and stuff like that, any type of thing like that is on the spectrum. Surprisingly.
Objective Bravo is neutralized.
Yes. I'm in general.
Protecting objective Bravo.
Патроны бросил!
Let me see. Audio settings. Uh-huh. Check, check. Check, check, check. Check. Oh, you hear me now. I tried. Did you not hear about that? I know they're doing works and stuff for the mid-season.
Твои патроны!
Watch that stuff. I check.
Вот патроны!
Oh, and if you guys
Патроны, бери!
let me try one more time because I really didn't adjust it too high. Check. Is that better? Or is my voice just like... Because this is a loud game, it's... And see, this is why I don't like streaming, playing video games. I'd rather record it, you know? They don't have, like, a professional recording system. Okay, good, awesome. Glad it works now, finally. You know what you do when people just get toxic in, Siege? I just report them for griefing, and that I just do it because it's better to, and I report everyone, honestly, because there's no reason for that stuff, or team killing in Siege. No, not really. But they have proven that they will go after DDoSers, so with cease and desist and legal actions. So the state of the game's gotten a lot better, especially with whatever they did to the guns or the one update that made everything flow a lot better. And see, I don't expect Siege to be like an extreme, like, realistic game. It's an esport, don't get me wrong, if you wanted to push it that route. I honestly just play it because I have nothing to do. Yeah, not even the ADS time. No, they changed the code of the game. That affected everyone. That's why all the guns and stuff feel a lot smoother now, as well as ADS times and stuff, because they actually changed the legitimate code of the game, supposedly. And see, I was gonna play freaking Siege, but I didn't want to, like, get so competitive. This is a game where you can just, like, chill and talk and not really have to worry about intense games, gunfights. See, I don't understand. I get tobacco back then, but I don't get, like, modern tobacco. Like, see, dip and stuff. Ooh, like for me, I honestly don't like tobacco products per se, but like, I would get, like, a cigarillo or a cigar like, you know. That shit, dip is just, like, a little too much. Or snus, oh my, or snuff, whatever they call that. Oh. See, and honestly, if you need, like, a nick, I don't know how you start it, you know, dipping or whatever. But honestly, just quit tobacco. My dad died from that stuff. Even dipping, I've seen people lose their teeth, man. And that's just what I'm saying. Ugh. Can't really think right now. Got a lot going on. Please let that claymore deploy. Yes, yes, again. Aww. Rip. And see, gum is a natural reaction. If you see someone chewing something or like that, everyone's gonna ask you, yeah, gum. That, welcome to herd mentality. See, my dad never dipped. He was either smoking, like, his Marlboro Reds, dear God, or, drinking, you know. Oh, God. I had my that brings back memories. My first shot, age 2, when my dad... And it was Jaeger, of all things. Go figure. Change classes. Oh, I don't have a booster going? Nice. Oh, want to see something cool? Of course, they kill me when I wanted to use the bipod knife. Interesting. Ugh. This game is ridiculous. No wonder. There we go. Let's get on a fresh squad.
Вот тебе, медпакет!
Objective Alpha is neutralized.
Вот медпакет!
Come on, revive me, someone, anyone? No? No? Okay.
Бросаю гранату!
Yep, story of my life.
На тебе! Медпакет возьми!
We have just taken control of Objective Alpha.
Interesting.
Вот медпакет возьми!
Did I pour that? There we go.
We just lost Objective Alpha. To east of your location. This is an
Is Caltech just coming out with new guns for no reason? CP-33. What is this BS? Well, it already sucks, Kel. It takes 3 times to rack the slide.
Вот вам медицинская помощь.
No, it's the Caltech CP33. I was joking about oh god, like how I can't load like on the first try. I'm actually gonna get off soon, Fox. Actually, wait, don't you have a PS4, Fox? Or oh, that's why it sucks. It's a quad stack 22. Okay. Oh, then you can't join, Fox. I'm on PS4. Why you guys choose like the bad consoles? I'm not PC's okay. I guess their business practices for Valve is kind of sketch, though. There is no Rainbow Six Siege crossplay. I know the new Modern Warfare is going to be cross. Because I know the new Modern Warfare is going to be cross-play compatible. You and everyone else, like, who owns a PC, I've never played Half-Life, so I don't know the feeling, unfortunately. Growing up, I was either doing karate or out fishing, and the only real video game console I ever had was oh god, what was it? It's the one I still had, the silver GameCube. My dad got it for me, like as a work bonus promotion thing. But like the only other, and like the other game consoles I didn't really own, but like in our school, because unfortunately screw autism and stuff, I had to be in those special needs classes. Not gonna lie, it was easy to get my high school diploma, but it's like I had to deal with the most bull crap days some days. But we had the old N64 in our one classroom, the Xbox 360, the original Xbox, my bad. What else do we have in our one classroom? We had a PS1 and 2. And now these were like special things you had to earn and stuff. Like the schools and classrooms I were in were okay, you know. But let's just say these teachers and stuff, they should not be around children anytime in the near future. And I'm kind of upset that some teachers are still in these schools teaching kids. Oh, yeah. Also, fun fact, I could have gotten shot today, too. Literally down the road, another shooting. Someone was, like, yeeted inside their own home with a gun. I'm like, are you kidding me? Ugh, I gotta move out of this stupid neighborhood. All this hood rat crap is going on, and I'm like, really? Oh, fun fact, the cops came to the school. What state? I'm in PA. I don't know what you mean by what state. Literally, we're on the cover of Time magazine. You had to realize this for all these murders. Like, we still have, and the we still have like two mass shooters still walking around free because there was a shooting at a nightclub literally like the whole month of August or whatever. It was every day a shooting. It's ridiculous. This is where I live. And everyone thinks I'm crazy. Uh-huh. And then, on top of that, we got hit with those 2 bricks going through our window, and I'm like, welcome to America. Oh, well. That was easy. But yeah, it's like, all this crap is happening, and I'm like, I do not need all this BS in my life. Here, take your med packs, guys. I'm gonna yeet out of here as fast as possible. Pennsylvania. Good old East Coast. Yeah, so when I went to visit Allen, Tennessee, I drove 15 hours down and up. That shows commitment. Yeah, everyone's like in California, like, honestly, I've been thinking about moving out there just because of everything being out there, but I'm like, I don't want to get taxed by California. I don't need to move out to there. That's the stupidest idea I've ever did in my life. Really? He's not dead? Stupid. No, that's the thing to the Dome. I can't own any firearms. Because, my classification of a U.S. citizen is a felon. According to federal law. And yes. So until... What do? Take my medicine. Yeah. I'm a medical marijuana patient. So that classifies me under federal law as a felon. Go, right? Right? Everyone thinks I'm crazy. Uh-huh, yep. When you have politicians saying, we're gonna take your guns right out in front of you. You have to ask yourself, this is just... Bro, I have it currently. In the state of PA, it's, you can get a card, and, you basically go to a store and pick it up, basically. And I never got caught. Back in the old days, never got caught, surprisingly. I'm like, I actually made it out of the game. One of the biggest stories ever. I made it out of the game and went legit. All the Dems. Literally, as soon as we had Democrats in office, like, some Democrats back in the day were amazing, you know, don't get me wrong. Because, see, if I were to be, like, a head leader, I would say rights of the citizens come first before all this BS. No, in the state of PA, they actually, as long as you have a card, you're legally allowed to have it. There are some stipulations, but if you get pulled over by a cop, You don't have to tell. No, that's the funny thing. I got out of the game, bro. And I don't do that stuff anymore. You know? But, yeah, see, weed is not, like, a thing to... Because, it's the state that does it, not the federal government, so, and weed is still a Schedule 1 drug. Alright, see you, Battle Wolf. So, unless, like, we do what Canada did, everyone who has a card, is basically a felon. Now see, that's what I'm just still kind of confused at how rec is gonna happen. See what I mean? Now you're seeing the hypocrisy we're going through just to get something that makes me feel better and that's not going to kill me in 10 years like a prescription would. You see what I mean? And honestly, I advocate for Second Amendment rights to anyone who uses marijuana, you know? You have people on all this other prescription meds and they get behind a car or still have their guns. You know, it's hypocrisy. That's why it's all a big joke. When Joaquin Phoenix, I'm not even gonna go there with the Joker references, but you see what I mean? It's just one bit, or the comedian. Oh no, we call it the big igloo now. That word's on a watch. That you just got on a wish list to the dome. Oh my god. Oh. Right? Everything's just one big joke. That's why I love the Watchmen movie. It's just like, it hits the nail on the head. Oh no, we got better than Claymore Roombas now. I think, oh man, what was the funniest one of those I've seen?
Вот вам медицинская помощь.
So I guess you're gonna come and try and flank us with insurance. I guess we should move on to Airsoft and what's new in there, since that's part of the channel and what we actually do. Those new Crytacs are looking pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. God. What did Alan say? Yeah, besides the new T-plugs that are going to come on them and their new PDW stocks, they added a new bevel gear and a new CNC air nozzle with an O-ring. And then whatever they had from the version 2 Nautilus gearbox is the same, because I believe with their second version of it, they added a better God, whatever the piston rolls on, like a better, like where the cuts in the gearbox itself. Yes, I have. Here Yeah, over here, Jag, does it. I honestly saw it. Yeah, that's usually what they sell for secondhand, sometimes 75, depending on what you give with it. But, I honestly, out of all the high kappas I've owned, my favorite one has to be the SAI, International, the 2011, like the CO2 one. I honestly, after having that, and then going to my other, like, WE style high kappas that have that kind of, that grip, you know, like that style of grip, honestly, they're too small for me. I don't know what it is. See, I used to run propane and stuff like that. It's not worth it. It's just not efficient enough. Yeah, see, if I buy, like, propane, I get those big old camper tanks. It's like $6, but, and I mean, it does last a while, but over where I'm at, it's cold half the time, so it doesn't cycle as well as CO2 would. And, like, I only seriously play when I'm in, like, CQB, because I kind of have to be, like, sort of on guard all the time. So and that's probably the reason why I suggest everyone just get HPA. It may be expensive. It may be expensive up front, but they just work. And you can get mechanical systems that don't rely on, like, a battery, so you can just dunk your guns in water and, like, do some Navy SEAL stuff. Navy SEAL shenanigans. Yeah, I'm surprised. Like, I've heard of like, one church around here that does, like, airsoft games, and I'm like, interesting, but I'm sorry, I cannot play airsoft at a church. I'd probably burn up. Bro, I wish my DSG was up. Oh, God, that gun is a beast. I had to get that gun reworked or, like, sell it, because I'm just done with it. Well, yeah, churches should have a lot of money. They don't pay property tax or any taxes. They're tax exempt. Oh my God, that was funny story. This one nun comes into Toys R Us. I'm checking her out. She hands me this card saying, "Oh yeah, I'm tax exempt because I work for a church." And I'm like, this lady just bought how much money worth of stuff? At Toys R Us, mind you. And I'm like, whatever. That's kind of why I want to open a church for, oh yeah, reasons. Oh man, but and see, I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate the AUG platform with a passion. There is always something stupid or something that they have a problem feeding. I just hate the AUGs. That's why I gave Al my AUG. Because I was like, you know what? If you can fix this and use it and you like it, just use it. I was just going to sell it, but no one wants to buy an AUG. And see, I want to see if there's a way, like, I kind of want to open up a, I hope these laws pass in Philly, or wherever they are going, whatever court they're going to. Ooh, rip. Awesome. I don't get the point of like EOTechs and stuff in Airsoft. You can track, if you need a one-time magnification thing, just track your BBs. The only reason I ever use like an actual scope or like an ACOG like that is when I'm outdoors. And I don't get, oh wow, okay, my gun is on semi-auto. That could have killed me. And see, that's what, even with longer sight lines, it depends on the AO. Sometimes you need to like zoom in on certain spots. I get that, but even like the longest, like, how do I say this? Depending on where I'm at, usually, like, if I'm playing CQB, where I would probably want, like, a red dot or something, it's not that far, and at the longest point, I can still see my BBs traveling. And I'm like a LMG gunner almost on how I use my M4. Like, I try and, like, run up to the midpoint and, like, secure it, and then hold down, like, on a line of fire, you know? Swanson. This is Apex, not Al. I never did anything like that. Sorry. It's all good, man. It's all good. Or whatever you consider yourself. Welcome to 2019, am I right? Oh, wow. Donut operator put out a new video. Rip. Are you kidding me? Oh, I am not playing this game for another... how much longer we have. Ugh. Probably gonna end this stream in 10 minutes anyway. I think I got everything out. The story time and updates on Airsoft and whatever BS. Hold on, let me see that message. Ugh. See, I wouldn't know how to do that because if I'm gonna stream, it would have to be like, because see, I don't know if I can, like, this content right now, I'm technically producing, so YouTube can't come after me per se, for just streaming a video game. I'm not sure about videos like that. I do have, Al has my PC. He actually uses it to edit videos or game on there. I don't know what he does with that. I have to get a new laptop anyway. But honestly, I have never seen the need to get a laptop since I can do editing and stuff from my phone and like other things. I don't know. I would have to try. It would probably have to be like not like streaming like you see how this is now. It would probably be the crappiest cam footage, like you know how I used to upload gameplay. Yeah, you know, it would probably have to be like that, and I'd probably have to set it up. And if I wanted to do it right, I would have to move this TV stand coffee table a little back. Because we would, oh no, I could probably just use the upstairs TV to do that. That actually works semi-good. You know what, to the dome? I'll have to try that. I'll see what I can do. Because if I could do that, that would actually be a lot better. Probably be a lot funnier too, I'm not gonna lie. Ugh. I mean, as long as I do commentary, right? I mean, My birthday. Why does everyone think I'm Al? Like streaming. Dear Lord. Oh yeah, probably. Oh yeah. I didn't put Apex in there. Yeah, I mean, Donut's actually pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie, but some of this stuff is like, are you serious? See, I really see the problem with me and Al is we would probably mesh so well together. It's just the problem is like the first time we ever met was kind of awkward, not gonna lie. It was just like, because everything was just weird. But problem is just distance, and that's why like out of every like paycheck YouTube gives us, we're putting it aside to like actually go towards this studio we want to get down there. Hell, if Al can even just be there, you know. Bro, if you saw my basement around right now, you would see a master, like 3 different swords just laying around. And see, like Discord calls and stuff, like all that stuff, like yes, I understand we can do it. It's just not practical. Plus, sometimes, like jokes and stuff, you really need to just be in there at the moment, like, because a lot of the stuff is subtle, you know, like certain jokes, you know, you had to add the arm movements, you know, that's why, yeah, that's true. Al can stream. I usually stream though, because it's just like literally I go down to my basement and click like 2 buttons, so it's easier. See, like it would be great, but I have like I would say not even just problems with it, logistically and like financially. I just don't know. I just don't know if I can even get my medicine, you know? Because see, if I could honestly go down there, because it would have to be either Tennessee or Mississippi that we would have to get the studio, you know? And honestly, like, that's a lot of money, you know. I don't have that kind of cash up front. So, if I could figure out the cash problem and all of the logistics and legality stuff. And see, it's not even and honestly, if I had a gun, I would probably just kill myself. I'm glad I'm not around guns 24/7. You know. I mean, I can be trusted with guns. It's just more of I just don't like them being around me, you know? Especially when someone said they'd shoot me with one, so... you know. But hey, I support the Second Amendment, don't get me wrong. Honestly, the way you have to get guns is so stupid. In my mind, you should be able to buy guns like a commodity. Just order it online, ship to your door. You know, no BS. Yeah, see, that's what I've experienced too, is like, because I was on so many pills, like 5 a day, like 5 to 10 pills a day, And like, you know, sometimes these pills don't work, so you're on different... I agree too. There, in some form, I don't think you should. But after seeing some people who own guns and threaten people for no reason, yeah, I think there should be a yearly thing, you know, to have people check for that. Because I noticed, like, the world has gotten a lot darker, and honestly, I think a lot of it is just added paranoia that is really just draining our the nation's mental health. There's just so many things going on in the world today. And see, yes, red flag laws are honestly, I would say, scary. Do I have a grenade? Really? Oh yeah, I do. But yeah, red flag laws are like, something's gonna happen. And see, I'm, like, all this stuff, I'm on the fence about. Because, like, you know, I support the Second Amendment wholeheartedly. I believe everyone should be carrying a gun. Whether if they can, they should. But, just some things I've seen and been exposed to makes me wonder and makes me scared, you know? And I don't expect a simple answer for anything. Honestly, right now, what I expect is World War III to happen, and/or some event, some, like, world-bending event, you know, that changes everything. But, like, when the politicians are saying they're gonna take your guns away, maybe you should screw the laws and maybe pick up a gun. I'm not even gonna lie. Yep. Well, at least someone got it. No, I haven't. See, I don't play new games like that. I try to have like a set rotation of games. And I'm not big into those like open world or whatever. I'm a pretty standard guy when it comes to what I like, and that's like shooters like this or like Rainbow Six Siege. Plus, like I said, I don't really play video games like that. No, like I'm not down here for 5 hours straight playing games. You know, I'm usually outside walking or doing something else. You know. Oh, interesting. Honestly, I've actually been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links of all things. Oh. Stupid. Come on. There we go.
Let me heal you!
Yep, see ya, bud. Peace. Actually gonna end this stream after I'm dying next anyway. So I got stuff to do, and I wanna go to bed. Probably gonna go out and buy a bottle or something too, why not? Anyway. Alrighty. Yep, that's it, guys. That's the end of the stream. I'm done with this game. Ugh. And remember, guys, if you want to, like, donate some birthday money or donate to the channel for a review, the PayPal link, I'll link it somewhere after I successfully end this stream. Thank you for joining me. Anyway, this has been Apex. Peace.